If you're not familiar with HouseFresh, they were featured very prominently in this video on our channel this week that gained a little bit of momentum and I think really resonated with the audience in a big way.
Great video, by the way.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I thought Elijah and the HouseFresh team did a tremendous job.
It's fantastic.
In a nutshell, HouseFresh reviews air purifiers, and they ended up embroiled in some legal trouble over accusations that they were treating a particular brand unfairly. And we kind of dig into, we talked to HouseFresh, we talked to the brand that has been legally involved with them, and dug as best as we could to find the full story. Anyway, what we kind of, the basic conclusion that we came to is that companies suing independent reviewers over results that they don't like or agree with is not good.
Yeah.
And not going to be tolerated. Obviously. And just days later, HouseFresh highlighted another issue with Modern trying to be a reviewer that could be a major problem. So it's actually this tweet right here that prompted me to flag this for the WAN Show crew. What they're calling the Great Decoupling. And I'll get into a little bit of the more detailed bits in a second here, but what you're looking at here is clicks versus impressions. So obviously impressions would be the bigger number over here and clicks would be the number over here. So impressions are purple and clicks are blue. And even when they were like shadow banned in Google, these numbers track together. Your impressions go way down, so your clicks go way down. And then there was a recovery. But then ever since about February of this year, there's been this phenomenon that has been accelerating called the Great Decoupling, when instead of these things mostly tracking up and down together, they now have a very substantial spread between them. And the culprit appears to be AI summaries. So here, I'll read through the thing. So they showed the difference between impressions and clicks that are growing farther apart, mainly due to AI overview results in Google. So instead of search engines referring people to the original source material from which they got their information, they're basically just scraping the page, spitting that back out to whoever's searching for it, and then no longer referring anybody through to the original source, which means no ad revenue, no revenue whatsoever, because it's
death.
It's not like they're paying licensing fees for this content. I mean, we talked last week about what this is going to mean for news organizations, I guess you could actually probably kind of classify HouseFresh the same way. I mean, it's news kind of about how good a particular product is. Okay, it's not quite news, but I think you guys can understand the parallels here and the impact that it would have on a news organization and also on a review organization. Our discussion question here is like, what do? What does someone like HouseFresh do? How do they survive when they're not getting clicked through? What would stop Google from taking the affiliate revenue even? Spitting out the AI summary, including affiliate links. Because that's how someone like a HouseFresh survives, is they objectively test as a particular device, and they say, hey, if you like what you saw, here's the affiliate link. That's how they make their money.
There's a couple people in Flipplane chat saying, how do you know it's definitely the AI summaries having this effect? What else changed? And like, have you analyzed how you use the internet these days? Like, this is an extremely palpable change. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't caused more of an effect. Like, I don't know. Google changes the algo all the time. Yeah, and you can go back through the history of algo changes and watch that those two things match each other. HouseFresh is not the only ones talking about this. And then suddenly it decouples, and the change that lines up with it is AI summaries. This is like, I don't know, man. I don't know how much more you need.
What is this going to mean for the lab?
This doesn't mean anything new for the lab, because I knew this the whole time.
Pretty much. We've talked about this pretty extensively in the past, how the direction AI was going at the end of the day, you were just going to ask your LLM, hey, what computer should I buy? And it'll scrape the crap out of our results. And all we can really do is create formats that are more engaging than interacting with an AI chatbot. And I think that's something that we have a lot of good ideas for how to do, but it will take time. I know the lab's been going really slow. If anything, I think our error with the lab was trying to go too fast. So if we do anything
I don't have that
with respect to if we do anything around speed, it will be continue to slow down.
Things have been pretty good. Things have been really good. It's not moving crazy fast, but like Linus said, that's by design. I know there was a post on the subreddit recently. I lost my actual official Reddit account.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I can log into it on Geodude.
Like on your computer at home? Or your old computer?
My old computer. But there's no way to recover the account. I cannot for the life... For some reason, it's not in my password manager. I have no idea why.
So wait, you don't mean you can log into it. You mean you are logged into it?
It's session logged, yeah. So I can open my browser, go to Reddit, and I'm in the account.
Uh-huh.
But I can't set a password. I can't assign an email to it. There's no single sign-on that is attached to it. It doesn't seem to be attached to any email. I think way back on Reddit, you could make accounts without assigning them to emails. And for privacy reasons, I just did that. But I can't retroactively assign it to an email now. And I have no idea what the password is. It's not in my password manager. I have no idea what's going on there. So I need to make a new one. But I wanted to respond.
We probably have a Reddit contact. We could probably get this sorted out. Yeah.
But I wanted to respond to that thread, but couldn't. But anyways, there was a thread talking about how the labs is moving slow. And what I was going to essentially answer with is, yes, absolutely. And I cannot promise it will move faster. I can probably promise it will continue to not move faster. But there is really cool plans. We're probably going to be making a video on it soon. We're doing a lot of stuff.
We've been hiring a lot.
Which is, I'm kind of if we make a video on this, there's going to be a bunch of blurry people. And I was thinking of just having titles over their heads.
Nice.
So you can tell what we're hiring and kind of what they're going to be doing, but it's a bunch of people that are technically still on probation.
Sims with a little diamond above them.
And there's some cool stuff coming down the pipe too. It's been good. It's just speed is not really going to be the name of the game. Eventually, we want to get when a vertical is up to speed, the output of reviews within that vertical ideally will be pretty high. But the speed of adding new verticals, especially, that is not going to speed up. Yeah, I'm very happy with where the lab is at right now.